Raptors fans, we look pretty bad. 4 games in, and we look pretty bad. The first game really threw us under a loop because we thought, oh, 138 points against Atlanta Hawks, the team that had the best offseason, were deemed to have a great season, right? Right? Because we versed the Bucks, Mavericks, Spurs. Three teams that have a lot of size, three teams that their offense isn't really touted as one of the best. Maybe the Spurs now this season, but we just crumbled against these three teams where the games were close at one point, hung in there, then third quarter around there, they leave us. And it's not so much the offense that I want to be honed in on because our offense is all right. Where we're putting up points every night. We put ourselves in a position offensively to win these games. Maybe not last night. Last night was an anomaly, but our defense has been so poor, and it's not even like our one-on-one defense to me is the problem. There's a lot of issues with like how we set our coverages, but why does Darko give so much grace to double teaming, leaving their man, and like our guys aren't able to find that one open man to cover him or to switch out and then to have help with the guy they're switching off of. It's just looks messy. It looks messy. And I see Scotty doing this the most is his patent thing. He loves to help. He loves to be that last line of defense. But so many times it's his man getting a free open look. And that's our philosophy on defense. I understand we want to pressure the ball. We want to run in transition as much as we can. But at a point, we have to trust our man defense because we're getting killed. We are absolutely getting killed. And I I don't know what to do about it because we have the personnel we have. I don't know if Darko just fully doesn't trust one-on-one defense. Think Brandon Ingram, RJ, or IQ all gonna get cooked. So we have to overhelp, but it's not helping us. It's honestly not, and it looks bad. It looks like we don't know what we're doing on the defensive side, and it's kind of embarrassing. Can't even be mad with any of our starters to a degree. Jakob Pertl needs to be way better. Way better. Scotty, to me, still needs to be better. IQ needs to be much better. BI will be better. RJ, you've been great. RJ, I can't say enough good things about you so far this season. You have been the best Raptor by far, most consistent. Nothing bad to say about you. Everyone else got to pick it up in some type of way. Scotty, that game against the Mavericks, when you argued to the ref and your man got an open layup, that made my heart sink. That's probably the most annoying tendencies that athletes have is just get their mind out of the game because one call didn't go your way. I don't care if you had 5 calls didn't go his way. You lock in at all times, man. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like he's legit arguing with the ref. The man runs behind him for an easy and one bucket. Stuff like that. It's like we're not locked in altogether. BI needs to be more aggressive. Needs like he needs to take the most shots every night. That just it's how it needs to be. There's no reason why anyone should be putting up more shots. He needs to be that guy that attracts everybody. And to a degree, he does that. He gets doubled a lot, but still, there's too many times where we don't include him in the offense. When guys like everyone else, you should know that he is gonna make your life easier. So really, he should be touching the ball almost every time going up the court. IQ just got to be more efficient, man. The heart's there, the energy's there, the play finishing is not there. The turnovers is there. The bad defense is there. Just I can go through the roster. So many guys need to hear this. Kind of sucks. really that first game threw us through a loop because that gave me such high hopes that we were able to get through this horrible stretch with a couple wins under our belt, and we're 1-3. And we're just talking so much differently about this team. I'm still somewhat optimistic on who we can be. We're gonna have a lot of bad teams that we're gonna get some easy wins off of. But these good teams are a real test for how uh, we match up against majority of the league, how we fare, where we are in tiers, who's our peers, who's better, who's worse. We look pretty bad so far, and yeah, uh, some of them were tough, like Wemby. The Spurs, I can't blame us too much. Wemby made all our guys play unorthodox every time going to the rim, pass out, turnover, because no one wanted to challenge him. And I don't blame them. This man has gone off to the greatest start to a season from anyone in a long time. So the fact that we weren't able to be that anomaly and ruin their momentum, it don't blame me, but or I don't blame them. But I feel like our effort somewhere in that game got lost because we kept fighting, even though our offense wasn't there a lot of that game. We kept fighting, but again, the defense has to be better. Has to be better than our guys or than our guys been putting out because we have a lot of hope in these guys, in these five guys that we play. There's no one else that we want to bring in, maybe for spot minutes, but like that starting five's going to be the starting five for the year. How can the defense be better? Just plain and simple. We versus Houston, then the Cavs. Like we can't be 1-5. We cannot be, or then my hope is gone. My hope is legit gone if we are 1-5. These are two great teams. They're two teams that people think are going to be at the top of their respective seeds. What are we going to do about that though? How are we going to spoil the party? How are we going to be a better Toronto Raptors basketball team? Because that's what the fans need right now. Come on, guys.